Hello students, welcome to West Bengal English Medium Guide. Today I'm going to give you the rest of the insight question answers from chapter number 6, Towns, Traders and Craftsmen. I provided from 1 to 33 question answers in the previous video. If you have missed, then please check out the description box of playlist. You will find that video from there. So this one is part 2. So let's start from question number 34. Which occupations came up in India during medieval period? New occupations such as those of masons, carpenters, tailors, painters and weavers came up in India during medieval period. 35. Why did Bengal became a prominent trading center? Bengal became a prominent trading center due to its cotton textile industry. Export quality silk was also manufactured during the Mughal period, which had huge markets in Europe and other parts of Asia. Sugar was another popular export item besides spices. A large variety of jewelry, perfumes, and furniture were also made. 36. Many karkhanas, that means factories, were set up in various towns which flourished due to foreign trade. 37. Where was Masulipatam located? The town of Masulipatam or Machli was located on the Kaveri River Delta. 38. Where did the English East India Company set up its first trading post? The English East India Company set up its first trading post in the town of Muslipatam or Machli Patnamis. Okay, number 39. How did the town Machilipatnam get its name? It is believed that Machilipatnam got its name owing to the construction of gateway to the town decorated with eyes of fish, also called Machli in Hindi. Number 40. Which was one of the ancient British settlement and the chief port of Golconda in India? Masulipatam or Machilipatnam. 41. What was Masulipatam well known for? What does it mean? Masulipatam is well known for its kalamkari work. Kalam means pen and kari means work. 42. What were using in textile and paintings in Masulipatam? Textiles and paintings were created using vegetable dyes. 43. What was chintz? Where was it very popular? Which French traveler and what does mention about chintz? Where did the best chintz come from? A special dyed cotton cloth produced in Masulipatam called chintz. It was very popular in Europe market. French traveler Francois Barnier mentions that the best chintz came from Masulipatam on the coast of Madras, present-day Chennai. 44. Name a port city in Gujarat, Surat. 45. When did Surat develop from a small hamlet during 13th century? It gradually developed into a major trading center. 46. Surat was significant in forming trading links with West Asia through the Gulf of Ormuz. 47. What was Surat known for? Which trade links were built with Surat? Surat was known as a gateway to West Asia. It was also the route to Mecca and many pilgrim ships sailed from there. Surat is one of the most important links between India and many other countries and was at the height of prosperity till the rise of Bombay port in the 17th and 18th centuries. Surat was also a flourishing center for shipbuilding. 48. Which places established their trading factories and warehouse at Surat? By 17th century, the Portuguese, Dutch and English established their trading factories and warehouse at Surat. 49. What was Surat famous for? Surat was famous for its cotton textiles, gold lace borders, zari and diamonds. 50. When was Surat declined? With the decline of the Mughal emperor, the importance of Surat also declined towards the late 17th century. 51. What was the impact of the decline of Surat? The decline of Surat resulted from numerous factors such as loss of market, sea routes and competition from Bombay, present-day Mumbai, and a nearby port where the East India Company set up its headquarters. 52. Which is the most important links between India and many other countries? Sudan. 53. Where is Hampi located? Hampi is located along the banks of Tungabhadra River in northern Karnataka. 54. Which was the capital of Vijayanagara Empire? Hampi. 55. Why was Hampi chosen as the capital of Vijayanagara Empire? Hampi was chosen as a capital due to the strategic location. It was flanked by the Tungabhadra River on one side and surrounded by cliffs on the other three sides. Number 56. Which traveler visited Vijayanagara during the rule of Deva Raya II? Why? What did he describe? The Persian traveler Abdul Razak, who visited Vijayanagara during the rule of Deva Raya II, described the splendor of Hampi in great detail. 57. Which traveler visited the Vijayanagara during the rule of Krishna Deva Raya? What did he describe? The Portuguese traveler Domingo Paes visited the Vijayanagara Empire during the rule of Krishna Deva Raya in the 14th century. He documented his observation in his book Chronica dos Reis de Visnaga, that translates of Chronicles of the Vijayanagara kings. Witnessing the abundance of the Vijayanagara Empire, Domingo Paes states that it is comparable to Rome. 58. What was Hampi known for? Besides being an administrative center, Hampi was also a thriving trade center. The Hampi was known for its spice and cotton trade. 59. With which countries Hampi had its trade contacts? Hampi had its trade contacts with Persia, Arabia, Burma, present-day Myanmar, China, and numerous islands of the Indian Ocean. 60. Which foreign countries came to Hampi for trading? In the 15th and 16th century, European merchants came to Hampi for spices and cotton. The Chinese traded in cotton, spices, jewels, semi-precious stones, ivory, ebony, and perfumes. Which items export to Rome and Burma from Hampi? The items exports to Rome and Burma included copper, coral, rose water, knives, and saffron, along with gold and silver. 62. Which technique was used to construct the wall in Hampi in place of mortar or cementing agent? The technique of interlocking was used to construct the walls. 63. Name some temples in Hampi. Hampi was famous for its beautiful temples, thus making it a temple town. Some famous temples in Hampi are the Virupaksha temple and the Hazara Rama temple and the Vithala temple. 64. Which famous festival was celebrated in Hampi? Which evidence have the archaeologists found regarding this festival? Mahanavami festival, also known as Navaratri in the south, was the most famous festival in Hampi. Archaeologists have found the Mahanavami platform from where the king watched dance and music performances, as well as received guests and accepted tribute from chiefs. 65. When did Hampi decline? Which four Deccan rulers formed an alliance during that time? Hampi declined after the Vijayanagara Empire was defeated in the Battle of Talikota in 1565. During this time, four Deccan rulers of Vijapur, Vidar, Ahmednagar, and Golconda formed an alliance. Last one, number 66. When did trade become easier in India? When the new sea route, the Cape of Good Hope, was discovered in 1498 by Vasco da Gama, trade became easier and many trading companies came to India and established their trading centers here. So these are total 66 insight question answers from chapter number 6, Towns, Traders and Craftsmen. So that's all for today's. See you soon with a new video. Till then, take care and bye.